Oh my
Sis, I'm
God.
so sorry. Oh, network don't want us to conclude this wahala. Oh God, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so sorry. Oh, we've taken much of your time. Hi, so sorry. I've just shared the link, and I hope people get to join now. Just waiting for them to come up. Let me see if they've seen my message. Okay, back again. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know. Network is really, really something else tonight. They don't want us to conclude this our interesting talk show. It is well. I hope people get to see this and join. Hi. They were already dropping some questions for you. So, sis, sorry, I'm taking so much of your time today. Oh, so sorry. Please forgive us. Forgive me and network. And network. Please forgive us. Oh, chai.
Just some minutes.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Okay, we have three people now. We have three people. Okay. Okay, sis, you can just continue. Maybe as you go, they'll join back. Can just continue. I don't know what's happening. Try. Okay, you were talking about your friends and family, how they took the news, how people around you reacted. So please, you can just continue while people join.
Actually, it got to a time I wasn't talking to people anymore. I was always indoors. During the course of all this, my landlord never knew I had such an ailment.
Wow.
What he got to know was after the surgery.
Ooh,
So even after the surgery, I was still doing my personal practice. I was still treating
okay.
people. I was like, no, this money, I need this money. So on this fateful day, I just gave one of my patients injection.
Okay.
Some will come for wound dressing, while others will come for normal treatment.
Yeah.
So this fateful day, I just opened the door for my patient to go out because I called the person to always come home to get his injection. On his way out, I quickly ran in. So my landlady got to see the plaster at my back, the bandage and the plaster.
Yeah.
She ran inside and called her husband. This woman, something is wrong with her. Can you go and see her? You are both close. and she doesn't hide anything from me. So when the man came jokingly was playing with me, I just remained on the bed, on the chair because I took a couch.
Okay.
So I should stand up now. I'm not just even coming out. I don't talk to people. I'm always indoors 24/7. I said, I just feel like he said, we know you love staying inside whenever you're around.
Yes.
Come out. So as I was trying to adjust on the couch, he now saw the bandage. He was like, please tell me what is happening. See, yet I never told them it was actually cancer. But I told them I was sick. So I
Okay.
believe the man was wondering, where is this woman's breast? This woman is busty. She used to be busty. Where is her breast? So the man is learning, and he has a daughter that is a nurse too.
Okay.
So I think the daughter enlightened him. The daughter got to know the very day they posted my picture, but she never opened up to her parents.
Yeah.
Parents were angry with both of us. Why? Because they feel she knowing she should be able to tell them. And I told them that in our profession, we hold confidential issues so confidential, like so private.
Yeah.
We doesn't want to go outside the ethics of nursing. They say, what dirty ethics is that? So I actually took permission. I tried to excuse her. But still, yet they were angry with their daughter. So she started me up. Have you told mommy and dad? I said, yes, I have, finally. He said, hey, I cannot come out.
Yeah.
So I had this friend, a neighbor, she's a Muslim.
Okay.
She was always there for me. Normally, after chemo, when I take chemo, like when I take chemo today, I will not really have any strong reaction to them. I'll start having my reaction the next day,
Okay.
where I'll be feeling and vomiting at the same time. I won't be able to take anything, not even water.
Wow.
It got to a time, there was a time I went into hypo. There was this friend of mine I had to call. Her house is not really far from mine. She was on night duty, I had to wait for her to come. So when she came, I was begging her. I used gesticulations to actually talk to her, and she understood every part of it. So I had to beg her to like set a line for me so that I can be rehydrated.
Yeah.
When she was trying to set the line, when she saw me, I was almost gone. I felt this drop of hot sweat on me. I felt the weight of the sweat. She was so terrified. She was scared. I just looked at her. I held her hand and I used my last strength to tell her that I'm holding on. That was what gave her courage to continue. So after the first infusion, the first pint, second pint, she now saw me coming back. That was when she now had the mind to leave me, to go attend to her family. Then for those other people around my environment, I never opened up to anyone. Not until almost the ending part of the whole thing. Some people got to know because there was skin pigmentation, I was dark. I got insulted by one of my customers. I used to have a shop very close to my house. But all of a sudden, I had to close down everything. So he came, he saw me. I hardly walk on my foot. But that fateful day, myself with this Muslim woman were like, no, let me just take a walk. Let me go on my feet. So along the road, he saw me. Kilele, what is this? Shina Sapa, they hold you like this. I beg, you know, fine. You no get shop, so na our money you dey chop all this while. I smiled. The other Muslim woman almost got angry to fight him. I pulled her by her hijab. I said, "Come, let's go. We know the truth. We don't need to listen to people." So I got a lot of reaction from people. Then, as I was saying before, it's good to have God fearing people around you. There's a saying that when things go rosy, you have friends. But when things turn the other way around, you know who your friends are. So actually, these ailments made me know those that are true friends. And it gave me a different orientation about life. Having understanding people around you matters. You know, we're in Africa. This African tradition, this African mentality, if anything happens to a woman, it's either she's committing one atrocity or the other, or she's been thrown an arrow, spiritual arrow. I was told that places my leg I never planned or even prayed to ever step into. This sickness made me go there. But do you know what? Those places made me more closer to God. And I realized those people are powerless. That the supreme power is in Him, the maker and the giver of life. Having them around, I went to places actually, but I still came back to my roots, to my source. At some point, my spouse couldn't bear it. He got discouraged. But yet, I was able to scale through. I always give the excuse on his behalf. Maybe he doesn't have a good coping mechanism. It wasn't easy. Thank God for the wonderful siblings I have, or I am still having. And thank God for the friends God gave me. They made this whole journey a successful one. I think I have to stop here.
Thank you so much. I really understand your point of view, and it's fine. It's fine. You've tried. Okay, please let's get this straight. This at some point you said that this whole thing started during your pregnancy. How were you able to manage with pregnancy?
I noticed that when I was 17 weeks pregnant.
Okay.
So all through pregnancy, the diagnosis was not made.
Okay. Okay.
I was being managed for a cyst.
Okay.
I was placed on antibiotics, practically antibiotics all through. Normally antibiotics goes for a week. Once I finish a pack, most times I go for either a Fleming or augmentin. Once that pack is finished, so I always take 2 pack for a month.
Hmm.
So when I take pack this week, the lump will get shrinking.
Okay.
And by the time I'm done with the pack, that 1 week, it will relapse and it will become.
Wow.
But you know what? I used to hear they say cancer is painless. But mine was painful. The doctor said since it's painful, we don't have to be scared. Mine was so painful. Got to a point I can hardly put on my bra. I had to support the breast with the second hand. It wasn't an easy one.
Can
I went
imagine.
for a bigger I went for a bigger size of bra. So the affected breast was the main size, while the other one was it trying to poke into the bra pipe. So
Really taking your time for today. So I don't even intend to keep you longer than this. So lastly, let me just say, what would you like? What is your advice to the females out there, to maybe anyone going through these challenges as a nurse and as a survivor? What is your advice to them?
yeah, my advice to the public.
Sorry, please, before you continue, some people were dropping their questions. I don't know if they are still here. Please, if you have any question, can you please drop it? If you have any question, because okay, before you continue, sorry, somebody asked that after radiotherapy, what was the next step? I think somebody asked a question like that, but I can't really tell the full
After
details.
radio, let me quickly answer that.
Okay.
After radio, I got a referral back to my center because radio is done in a it was done in a Lagos route. So when I got back, I had to go back to my oncologist. So I was placed on some hormonal drugs, the pills. But guess what? We nurses, you know how stubborn we are. I'm scolded because
Again.
I can't stand. I can't stand because the side effect is visually just like that of chemo.
Okay. That's a side effect from the drugs, right? From the
Sorry.
pills. Okay.
But that once in a while I do take it.
Okay.
I'll just take it instead of normally it's for 30 days. Instead of 30 days. Okay, some comes in 90 parts, like 90 days, 3 months. Instead of
Okay.
90 days, I'm extending it to like 120, 150 days
Oh,
for a pack.
okay. Okay. So
But I
before
always
that,
watch my food,
you always what?
watch the kind of food I eat.
You eat. Okay, okay. Before that, our last question. I would like to ask, after the surgery and everything, how did you feel? How was it? How did you feel? What happened?
Ah, okay. Before the surgery, let me start with before the surgery. Before the surgery, I was scared.
Okay.
I always stand in front of my mirror, looking at the mirror. How will I look like? Can someone really go without a breast in life? Then when the surgery was performed, I think it took me hours to come out of anesthesia.
Okay.
It was actually a battle,
Hmm.
but still, I made it. So I think some people stay in the hospital after surgery for maybe 4 weeks.
Wow.
Surprisingly, mine is just a week.
Hmm.
I had a surgery on a Saturday. I got discharged on a Saturday.
Wow. 1 week.
Yeah. So when I got home, I couldn't stand. I was still bending. trying to adjust to the new position, to the new stature, the new shape, and everything. I don't really know why mine was like that. Maybe because I had the diagnosis of gallstones before the cancer.
Okay.
So I had this protruding stomach, looked like a pregnant woman and all that. So I had to forfeit the gallstone and go for the
Mm.
cancer because it was the stage 3 and a very aggressive one.
Mm.
So I left the lesser evil and I went for the much more evil.
Mm. Yeah.
I had to do that first because it was life threatening. So I felt maybe because of the gallstones, that was why my posture was affected. My stomach was far bigger than my chest. Each time I go out, people say, "Are you pregnant? Like, how many months?" If I'm in the bank, they'll give me space. There was a check I was supposed to go and cash. I was shy, but I managed. I went to the bank. When I got to the bank, someone stood up for me. Like the way they used to say it in Yoruba land. Olóyún, ẹ jókòó. Pregnant woman, sit down. Within me, I said, "I'm not pregnant." I said, "No, no, please sit down, sit down." They said, "No, no, no, no. We have to respect pregnant women." I said, "Okay, after all, I'm sick, let me sit down." So I made use of every opportunity I got. So I wasn't seeing myself from the very beginning. I wasn't seeing myself as being disfigured because then I was fighting. The whole thing started in December when I was through with the whole treatment. I was giving referral back to my days. Sometimes I'll stand in front of my mirror. I had a baby there, you remember? My baby was just a year and some months. So the boy will come crying. Normally, if a child is crying, the mother will want to breastfeed.
Yeah.
Who breast surrender to this child? It gave me a serious issue. I got depressed. What even pained me most was the child never knew me anymore.
Ooh.
My own child was running away, yeah. Because practically he stopped breastfeeding when he was 8 months old on his own. The breast milk wasn't tasting nice for him anymore. So his presence around me was always pissing me off. It was always making me feel awkward, feel not complete.
Yeah.
I was always to myself. I had to start fighting depression. I fought depression till I think July, August this year. So it wasn't easy.
I can imagine. Sis, I've kept you for too long, Jerry. Please, what are your final words to the females out there and every other person listening to you right now?
I just have some piece of advice, like few.
Okay.
Know you're a woman. You see your money flow. I will advise you to always carry out your breast examination. And for those ladies out there that are used to taking pills, hormonal pills, contraceptives, with the research so far I've taken, I feel the presence of hormone makes the rapid spread of these cancer cells. So I wish to discourage them from using anything called hormonal pills.
Okay.
If you know you are not ready for pregnancy, don't indulge in any unprotected sex. Some people, why I'm saying this because I got exposed to people because of my shop. They'll come around, you get postino, you get this, you get that. Some will even come, I don't take in, I don't do abortion, it's no come out. I don't use this, I don't use that. All those drugs, they have side effects,
Yes, yeah.
and you don't know what it could cause for you. So please, I want to advise and beg, desist from the use of drugs. If you are married, please remain with your partner. If you're not ready for pregnancy, instead of you carrying a load that you cannot really carry, stay away from it. Then always carry out breast examination is very, very crucial. I think it should be part of your life. When you are when you get this early detection, it saves you more. I've seen women that give their own testimony of having just lump, not being cancerous. You can be part of those women. To me, I feel on my own part, I feel mine was bound to happen because I never saw myself in any of these categories. So I believe for me to be a survivor today, it's an ordained thing. It's God's design.
Hmm.
So breast examination, staying away from intakes of drugs. Then what else should I say? Always as a regular visit to hospitals. Don't wait till when you are sick. Now go for a regular checkup just to know that you're fit. And for those that have it, hmm, I will tell you this so people will bring different suggestion. Take turmeric, take this, take that, and take stem, this stem drugs, forever living product. For how long will you take it? You only suppress it for some time, and when it's coming back with full force. So please go for the proper treatment o. It saves you more. At least today I'm celebrating 1 year anniversary, 1 year of being alive. So and I know I'm gonna celebrate more.
Oh, amen.
So please and please and please don't run away o. It's a fight. Fight it till the end and always give listening ear to your doctor. Don't be like me that ran away for some time. I thank God for the spirit of God that he used a particular mother for me, particular woman. I heard her voice and I came back. Maybe I must have been long forgotten by now. But please remember your hospital. Don't run away from your treatment. And don't listen to side talk. If you are doing the spiritual, do the physical along o. Don't just rely on only the spiritual. I've heard people say it's offer, that's what the Yoruba call it, as spiritual arrow. Fine, if it is spiritual arrow, we all know that the spiritual controls the physical. But even if it's spiritual arrow, you are facing it spiritually with your pastor, with your priest, you're praying, people are going on mountains on your behalf. Please still go to the hospital. Saves you more. So by the time you abandon what you are supposed to do from the beginning, and when you are coming back, it may be too late. I think that's the little I can say right now. I
Thank
hope
you.
I hope you enjoyed every bit of. what you've heard today.
Thank you so much. I have learned a lot from this, and I believe every other person here today have learned a lot. Even though network tried to make this not to happen, but by the grace of God, we still pulled through. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Thank you for creating this time. Thank you for letting out your story. It's not easy coming out to tell people this is what I went through, this is what I faced. A lot of people would just want to keep it to themselves, but you decided to come out and talk to us about it. Tell us ways we can also prevent this deadly disease. I just want to say thank you so much for honoring this invitation. Thank you for being here and happy birthday to you once again. Please, guys, like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And this is where we'll bring this live session to an end. Please, is there something else you would want to say to us?
I just want to appreciate you.
Um,
I believe my journey begins today. It was actually a dream for me to help people. But all this while I've been asking God, where and when? How do I start it? Where? What area am I to start this whole thing? But I know my life is a living Bible for me to read. Going on air right now, I have some things I've kept to myself. Like, no, 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 I can't say this out here. It's my little secret. But in all of this, I believe the mission, the vision God has given me starts today. I'm here and I'm sent to save life. I think being a nurse is not just coincidental,
yeah,
it's a divine arrangement.
it's true.
Maybe the area I'm working is not where God really wants me to work. So I submit and I owe God my all. I owe Him my all. And at the same time, I want to thank you too for making me come on air.
Um, thank
I'm
you.
highly honored. I'm highly honored to be here.
Hey. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't agree to this, I'm not sure this would have been possible. So guys, please help me thank her for me. Thank you for letting out your voice and your story to us. I swear I've learned a lot from you today. I've learned a lot. Honestly, I've learned a lot. And I believe everyone here have learned one or two things from you today. And I hope that we imply these things in our daily routine, carry out our breast examinations as often as possible. We should stop neglecting things and say, not just pain, not just a lump, it will go. Or let me go and take so and so thing, it will kill it or something. No, always try and go for your checkup, just as she has said. Go for your checkup. Go
I, I
for
think I think for those that need further advice, further help, maybe they're having one challenge or the other, they can always comment on your comment section. You can share my link with them. I'm ready to assist anybody that needs assistance.
Thanks, okay.
But I had someone that gave me the encouraging power, a survivor. She made me face it. If they have it and they see someone, I think the strength will be there.
It's true.
I'm free to share my number, my contact with anyone that is ready to get assistance.
So
I
guys,
think that's
you've heard
where
from her. If you need to ask further questions, if you need to inquire anything from her, You can reach me for her details, her contact, and I'll gladly give it out to you. You just heard from her. So thank you all for being part of this with us. Thank you for coming here. Because if you guys were not here, it would have been, I don't know how the live stream would have been, to have been a boring one, to have been just there. So I just want to appreciate you guys. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, use this opportunity to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and subsequently we'll come out with videos or more videos like this. Thank you so much, Ma. I really appreciate your presence once again. And happy birthday to you once again. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
So, my guys, I see you all. This is where we'll bring this live to an end. Little Deep, Lara Patrick, Faithfulness, Eva, Chinelo Mama, who do we have there again? Diary of your favorite nurse, essay, sis essay. Thank you so much, sis essay. Thank you. Let me use this opportunity to still say thank you to you because you made this happen. Thank you so much. So, guys, this is where we come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much. So we sign off now. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Bye,
Welcome.
guys.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye, 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 everyone.
Bye bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.